Hello, hello. This is Jabrogan, and we're about to do some stock market analysis. All right, the market will be opening pretty soon, and then hopefully we can see some fireworks. As you can see from past previous days, the stock fell, right? Which this is to be expected. The people are cheating, so really, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. Technical analysis don't matter anymore because the people that are cheating are going to cheat. They can drop the stock as much as they want to. It's like if you keep getting away with cheating, then why not keep doing it? So expect the stock to keep going down. There has to be a change. Like it's not going to go up when the people get away with cheating. Like it's fraud. You think the people that's committing fraud are going to stop? Like this is ridiculous. Yeah, the only time this stock goes up is to give some semblance of it looking fair, but as a whole, it's gonna go down. Like I've seen some other people giving their opinion on the stock, and they say it might go down to 37. If it goes down to 37, they're gonna break that resistance, and then it's gonna go all the way down to 3. Let me show you something. Yeah, see, you see this? If it goes down to the 30, the people committing fraud are going to break it down to 3. You're going to 3 if it goes to 30. So, and nobody else says this. How do I know it? Because they cheat, okay? They are evil, okay? You got to understand this. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to change. The only thing that's going to make them change is they're going to have to be some kind of lawsuit, or they're going to have to get exposed in some kind of way to force them to stop. And then I'm starting to second guess a margin call being called on these hedge funds because they have these things called bailouts. Like if they get bailed out, then they're not going to get a margin call. They can just use that money that the taxpayers are paying. All right. The market is live, I believe. Give me one moment. Yeah. All right. Let's watch this. And okay. I guess I should go to 5-day now. Yeah, what I would be looking for personally is to get back up to this point, which I don't expect. This is a very low probability. This is very low. I'm gonna be honest with people. They're probably not gonna get back up to this point. So what I'm gonna do instead because they're gonna drop it at $3, right? Or at least I believe it to be so. Instead of hoping this is gonna go back up, when it goes down to 3, I'm gonna go into this stock harder and dollar cost average down, so I can minimize my losses that way. And then when I get close enough, I'll just trade in and trade out at 3. Yeah, because I guess I should say this again, but like my goal has never been to fight these hedge funds. I don't care. My goal has always been to just make money off this stock, right? So as soon as I become in the green again, I'm gonna trade in, trade out, just like usual. And I did learn something on Friday. See this little candle up? The market, when it first opens, is likes to go up like in the first couple of minutes. So this could be a fake out, like on Friday. Yeah, I'm not saying this is, but this is possible. All right. This is doing whatever it's doing. Gamestop is going up too. 23 to 24. Now GameStop, we got a little bit different play going on. Like, yeah, it's about $2 away from, like, if it goes up $2, then it's gonna go up to like 27. All right, or at least in my opinion, I think it is. Nvidia, let's see how we're doing on this. Oh, Nvidia dropped a lot. Oh, let me look. Hold on, let me see the dates here. Yeah, so this fell a lot. And I said this before, but I'll repeat it again. AMC, like, the reason I'm not worried about being invested in this stock when I know they're cheating is you shouldn't be waiting for necessarily the short squeeze. What's going to cause the short squeeze is the market going to crash as a whole. Like it's due to crash within the next 2 years. That's long term. And when this crash, when the video is gonna like this, all this is gonna be erased, right? Because that's linked to the commercial real estate. It's gonna be one of the biggest crashes in history. So the video is gonna go away. There's not gonna be any leverage from the Magnificent Seven, and then that's gonna release AMC. But see, this is the thing, because it's the biggest crash of all time. It's gonna be coming on. Like, yeah, AMC will go up, but it's gonna be mitigated by the humongous crash. So, anybody in now will profit, in my opinion. But I wouldn't expect it to be like these amazing numbers. Yeah, so this $4, you might double or triple it if the hedge funds manage to win into the crash was like 2 years from now. You might double or triple this, so it might go up to like 12, 13, whatever, because this is suppressed. So even if the market goes down, this is lower suppressed than the market going down, at least in my opinion. So that's what the AMC people should be waiting for, in my opinion. And see, more important than making money on AMC, since the hedge funds have trapped everybody in here, like this should be a principal investment. Like I wouldn't even call it investment this time. At this point, I would call this a political action to get rid of the hedge funds. So, like people that like AMC, in my opinion, should be buying this anyway, regardless of if AMC goes up or down. It should be to get rid of the hedge funds. And then after the hedge funds are bankrupt, this can do whatever it's going to do normally. And Shiba Inu, that continues to take a beating. Yeah, I thought it seemed like the AMC and GME stuff is extended, like it's longer than just the 21st. They still got some other stuff talking about like the T, what is it, 35 and all. They got like a bunch of other stuff talking about all this kind of analysis coming up. So it's not really over yet. So as long as the GME and AMC stuff going on, I expect meme coins to slow down because the money moves, right? The money in the stock market is not all going to go up or down in the same place. It moves around. So the people that's looking at altcoins are probably looking at the meme stock, or at the very least, there's a high percentage of overlap. So a lot of this money is moving over to these two stocks. Yeah, I might as well say this: if this stock go up, if we are fortunate enough for it to go up, which I am highly doubting, it might go up to here, maybe. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get. These hopeful people saying it's gonna come back up to here, retouch this. No, this is not happening. Yeah, what I guess I'm going to do as far as these stocks is concerned, I might stream this a couple more days just for the wrap up. Uh, See, because they say some big things supposed to happen this week. I'm not gonna keep streaming like, oh, something big, and it never do. So because so far I'm way more accurate than these people giving these analysis. So if my predictions play out for the next couple days, I can tell you what's going to happen, and it's going to happen because I got a higher prediction rate than these people, so I'm more likely to be correct. And then I'll just stop streaming the stock unless something exciting happens. Um, but yeah, at this point, since I'm invested, because I do believe it's going to go up, even in the long term. So since I'm down, I just changed my play to a long term investment because I do believe it's going to go up eventually. So I'll just put money in, keep on, like usual, until I get positive again, and then I'll just jump out, and then I'll go back to day trading like normal. So this is a potential long-term play for me, which I don't like. I'd rather be day trading, but it's all good because it's going to go up anyway. Whether the hedge funds like it or not, this stock is going to go up. Now they can mitigate it a whole lot, which I believe they're going to do. So, like me personally, I'm looking to just get 7, and then I'll be out. Like especially if I hold for a long time, I'm just gonna like if I hold for a long time, as soon as I get around 7, I'll just leave. Yeah, I'll still be positive. I've got my money back. I won't care. I won't care at that point. Yeah. In the meantime, like I said, I'll just be putting more into it because they'll be pushing the stock down too. So that means I'll make more money on the come up. So there's that benefit as well. But yeah, I'm trying to decide if I should stream again tomorrow. There's not going to be action today. Like the momentum for the stock lost during Friday. So a lot of that momentum is gone. Now that the momentum is gone, the shorts are just going to short into oblivion. Like I don't understand why people see cheating in real time and they hopeful that the stock can go up. This is stupid. Yeah, outside of that, I don't have much to say. The stock is going to go down, so I want to keep repeating that because I want people to see what's going to happen. The stock is not going to go up; it's going to go down. If I was the hedge funds and I was the evil person, I would drop this into oblivion. I would make as many people as possible give up because everybody knows they're cheating. Since they know they're cheating, just cheat. Just cheat until you can't cheat no more. Why wouldn't it? It's not like the SEC is going to come in and do an investigation and force them to stop. No, they're not going to do that. See, this is what you should expect in penny stock. This is a world of corrupt people, a world of people that like to take advantage of other people, a world of fraud, a world of scams, a world that is completely and totally destitute of all morality. So you got to expect the worst to happen. Outside of that, going back to Friday, let's see, going back to Friday, under normal circumstances, when this went down, I would have sold here. It was on purpose that I didn't sell, right? Because I said this on Friday, I deleted the stream because there's not no action. So I'll say it again. I said this on Friday, but my potential losses is nothing compared to the potential gains from the stock market collapsing. So I'm willing to take the loss because the upside is higher. So since the upside is so much higher than the loss, I don't care if they drop. I don't care if they drop it because I deal with penny stocks anyway. I don't care if they drop it 30 cents. It doesn't matter to me. They can drop it realistically about the 20. Because when you start getting lower than that, then they start getting like notices about getting kicked off the stock exchange. But as long as it's on the stock exchange, then I don't care. So they can drop this into oblivion for all I care. But under normal circumstances, I would not do this. I would have took my losses at 85. I'm a little bit greedy, so I would have ate a 10-cent loss. That's a big loss because I'm so greedy. So I would have ate that 10-cent loss and got out. Yeah, and I had planned to get out anyway, because I told you that, like, on Friday, or did I say Thursday? I said it definitely before the stock market started dropping, right? I said that I thought it was going to go down to $3. So, but see, the thing was the timing. Like, I thought I was going to have some runway until, like, maybe about 11, like high noon or whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get a play in or whatever and then get out. Yeah, that's my greed getting the best of me. So sometimes you run on the battlefield, sometimes you catch a stray arrow. So like, hey, it is what it is. I caught a stray arrow, right? So I went down with the warriors. Yeah, so we waiting for a paramedic to come around, and I get a pickup. Well, GameStop is holding kind of steady, so that is a good thing for AMC, I believe. But it's getting to the point where I think these two stocks diverge because AMC is a bigger threat than GME, right? In my opinion. Because this is retail owned. The mega institutions, not only do the hedge funds have interest in this, like the mega institutions that want to buy AMC out have interest in this. They do not they do not want AMC to be owned by retail and they control the whole theater market. So they can't have this. The powers that be they do not want AMC to succeed. They want a big institution to come in and buy it up. So you got more than just one market force in play. It's the hedge funds and it's the mega institutions that don't want a retailed AMC, so they want to buy this out too. So it's not like I'm saying they're working together. I'm saying they got mutual interests. So the weaker the hedge, because the hedge funds are trapped, they're gonna do anything to get out. So the weaker they make this stock, the institutions looking to buy this out will be looking to take advantage. So I'm assuming if the hedge funds manage to drop this low enough, some people will come in and try to make AMC a deal, even though they're profitable right now. Like they're in debt, but they turn to making a profit. So I expect when this stock get low enough, some big players will come in and they'll be like, "Hey, we'll take this 3 billion or whatever debt off you. We'll buy you out, right?" And oh, when that happens, don't expect, if you are a shareholder, I'm gonna tell you that this in penny stocks. When a stock get bought out, don't expect to see any of those profits. They're going to do a trade swap. They're going to swap the stock out, and you're not going to get anything. I've been doing this in penny stocks for a long time, right? They're going to swap the stock, and then you're not going to see the profit. So holding long term in a penny stock is a losing hand. Like there's certain circumstances where you can come up above, and I think AMC is one of them. But on the aggregate, like if you hold a penny stock long term, it's a losing battle because you can actively see, at least on this stock, that it's a bunch of cheaters and fraudsters in the water, right? So this is how they take over. They drive the companies out of business. They drive them to bankruptcy. They buy the stock up. Like it won't be the hedge funds that's buying it up, right? They're just making money on the shorts. So the hedge funds short it to oblivion, make money off that. Then the mega institutions come in after that, after the company is nearly bankrupt, and they buy it out, switch the stock out. All the long-term shareholders, they eat the loss, thinking that oh, it's gonna be bought out, so the stock gonna go up. No, it's not. They're gonna get rid of your stock. So that's what's gonna happen. Now, I gave a bunch of bad, potential bad news. Now let me tell you how this stock could really get a squeeze, right? The way that, because the market is not gonna, they're not gonna go against the hedge funds. It's in their favor. The system's rigged, right? So this is how, if you're an AMC shareholder, you want to get a short squeeze, this is how you're gonna get it. You have to expose the fraud so much that they are forced to. Like the SEC is not going to come in, so you have to make it so apparent that they can collapse the entire stock market. When the whole entire stock market get ready to collapse because everybody see that there's fraud, then there'll be a short squeeze. This is how you get your short squeeze. Everybody listening, which is probably like 2 or 3 people, not right now, but you know that may stumble upon this. This is how you get your short squeeze. You gotta expose so much fraud that it threatens to collapse the system. That's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna get your short squeeze. In near term, long term is gonna happen because the stock market is gonna collapse. So these are the two scenarios, and that's why I'm invested in it right now. I would have just pulled my money out and said, screw it, I'm gonna take the loss, right? But we got 2 options. Option 1. Like you have a lot of corruption being exposed, and it threatens the system as a whole. That's how you get your short squeeze near term. Long term, the market collapse. Nvidia is not able to be hedged against AMC or any of the Magnificent Seven because all of them are collapsing. and then AMC is allowed that way to rise because the other people, they'll have bigger problems than AMC, and once there are bigger problems than AMC, they'll be dealing with those problems. So this is how you get your short squeeze. The other way, like you think cheaters are some kind of way gonna stop cheating? You think the SEC is gonna come in and save the day like Superman? This is stupid. All these people thinking this are hopeful people. Like this is Stockholm syndrome. No, you're being abused right now. So notice that you're being abused. But the only thing that's coming is more abuse. Oh, and I showed this before. Let me pull this up because this is important for AMC and what I'm talking about. If I can spell. This right here is huge. I can't explain how huge this is because I'm talking about collapses coming, and it's going to be one of the biggest collapses in history, right? For the stock market as a whole. And we're looking at the potential end of the hegemony of the US dollar. Like Brits could potentially take over. Okay. If BRICS take over and the dollar is not the world currency, AMC is in a good position because of this. They own gold. I can't say this enough. They own gold. Okay, if the dollar collapses, AMC is going to do well because they own gold. 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 I can't say this enough. They're going to do well because they own gold. So, and the worst possible scenario, the entire U.S. stock market would go down, except for the people that own gold. Because in that situation, if the U.S. dollar loses its world reserve status, Brits, they're going to jump in and they're going to connect they're going to connect whatever currency they create to a gold standard. So indirectly, I'm not investing in AMC long term. I'm investing in this gold mine. Now AMC is only getting a portion of that because the gold mine come first, right? And then like AMC just giving a little bit off the top. But even still, that'll be like more incentive. It's not just backed by nothing, right? So you got the suppression that will make the stock go up once released. So like it's like a pressure valve, right? And then you got the gold mine. So you got two things that's going to cause pressure to go up. So in the worst case scenario of a economic collapse of the U.S. economy, like I said, it's gonna fall some because the entire market is falling, but it won't fall from here. Because they're gonna bring this like to $3. It's not gonna it's gonna go like from 3 to like I don't know 2 or 1 or whatever. At that point, it'll go back up to like 10, 13, something like that. In my opinion, you'll get a modest gain in comparison to what all these people are talking about, but still 300% while the stock market is collapsing is huge. Because you got to think about it's relative, right? The whole market would be going down. That 300%, while you up, you can use that money to get something else. And as you can see, the stock is going down. You have all these people smoking this hopium, thinking this stock gonna go up, but it's not going to. It's not going to go up. I'm not trying to be negative here. I'm telling you that if you find somebody committing fraud and they're getting away with it, they're not going to stop. This is obvious. It's like, how long this Rowan Kitty thing been going on? 2 weeks? 1 week? It's been going on long enough that all the authorities know. They know. So the authorities, you might as well say the authorities have given the hedge funds a green light to just go crazy, just go wild, like they just go insane. So they got the green light because no authorities are stepping in. Yeah, so I'll speak long term play. Long term, what I'm going to do because I'm in the stock, right? And I'm looking at the worst case scenario. I've said this before, but I'm just filling time, right? Because there's nothing else to say about if stock was on the decline. Uh, when it dropped low enough, I'm just gonna keep putting more money in and wait for the economy to collapse. Because once the economy collapses, then the hedge funds will go bankrupt. They won't be able to have any liquidity. The banks are not going to loan to them at that point. So the banks will be in survival mode. They'll margin call them instantly. Yep. So that is the play for me. Is just to the lower it go, the more I'm gonna buy. So I'm waiting till 3. So once it hit 3, which is gonna hit, I will put in some more, and we'll see at that point how crazy these people want to go. They might decide to leave it there. They might decide to go lower, but definitely the lower it go, the more I'm going to put in, because on the come up I'll be able to make up the time I lost. So that's the goal, is to make up the potential time I'm going to lose on the stock. Yeah, in the meantime it's going to be a long wait though. I really don't want to wait that long because you got crypto, which is supposed to pop off. So I really don't want to wait here when crypto is supposed to pop off. But I will say this, because I'm over here in AMC, like I miss, this is a good thing. I missed this crash. I would have lost more money in this crash than in AMC, right? I would have lost way more money here. So depending on if this can recover in time, like I can have the best of both worlds. I can get out of here hopefully and jump over to here. At least that's the goal. Do I think it's going to happen? Unfortunately, no. It's unfortunate, but I don't think this is probably going to be dragged out until the election. So because see the powers that be, they're just trying to prop the stock market up until election, and then after that they don't care. So they'll let the chips fall where they may after the election. And well, now that I'm thinking about it, that might still be good because altcoins they usually drop with the market. So when the market drop, the altcoins will drop as well. So it might spike before then. But see, it's June. Like, hmm, there's only like 4 or 5 months. You know, then November coming up, right? Yeah, because after I'm thinking about this, after about 5 months, then the the politicians they won't care so much about the stock market because the election will be over, right? So they're more prone to let everything go like normal instead of propping stuff up. So yeah, I'm strategizing. I'm strategizing real time here. So yeah, the long term play on this is to probably let this go. This 5 months ain't worth it because this downturn is probably gonna last at least another like a week or two, right? So you got basically 4.5 months to see some action here. Yeah, this is too risky because it has a lot of upside, but when the market go, this is gonna go too. This is it's not like this is not like Bitcoin, where people think it's a digital gold. They don't. There nobody's saying Shiba Inu or any altcoin for that matter is digital gold. So it's just gonna go down with the market. Now the only thing else I need to do, since I figured that out, I figured out what play I'm gonna do, right? Going into the future, I need to figure out if I'm going to keep streaming. Because I don't expect this stock to go anywhere. How long I've been streaming? I might go 15 more minutes. I might make it an hour. I might make this an hour and I might end it. Like, it's not gonna change. Um, yeah, you know what? I'll stream 15 more minutes, and unless something dramatic happen, I won't even stream this again. I've told you the long-term prospects of the stock, what I expect. I would love to be proven wrong. And like Wednesday, I don't know when the day is, but they said that like the data, some kind of data, like for the stock market, like all these hedge funds got to show. But look, they'll show the data and keep cheating. That's all they're gonna do. Like now, I would love to be wrong, because that means I'm gonna make money like really soon. But I doubt I'm going to be. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stream 15 more minutes, and then I'll come back in a few days if I'm wrong. I'll come on here smiling, and say I was wrong, I will eat my words happily because I'll be eating dollar bills, right? So yeah, if you see me come on and be like, oh, I was wrong, my prediction was wrong, I'll be smiling so hard because we'll be way up, way up. But but yeah, I don't have anything else really to say until then. I just got to ride out these 15 minutes, whatever. I want to get to an hour mark for the stream, and then I'm gonna end this. Yeah, and I will upload this onto YouTube for people to see. So all the people that invest in the AMC, well, what really needs to happen is there need to be millions, and I mean millions of lawsuits. And GME as well, but GME to a lesser extent because I kind of feel like the people they learn their lesson when they seen like all the money that GME has now, the 4 billion or whatever. They probably like hedge their bets, and long term they're gonna slowly get out, right? So I figure they kind of learning their lesson on GME, but not AMC. That's like it's like bait in the water because it got so much debt, and it just started to turn around like with profitability. So my educated guess is they think they can still like fool people and lie to them about how bad the situation of the business is. So that means they got more room to keep cheating. Because although they cheat, now, like I said, if they get enough exposure, they would be forced to stop, right? So they gotta appear like they're not cheating, at least to a certain point. Like people that follow the news, they don't care about them. They just gotta appear like they're not cheating to the average person that goes to work 9 to 5. So these people are not reading the news, right? As long as these people don't find out, then the cheating will continue. And oh yeah, let me say this. I know there's probably some random moderator on Twitch watching. If you try to DMCA me with some video game music, because none of this stuff is copyrighted, it's like old, right? Like you try to DMCA me, I'm gonna remake another video and say what I said again. So you're not gonna be able to cover it up. I'll say it without no music. So don't think you can do that. If anything, I'll be influenced to make another video and expose this even more. Well, Let me see. Let me get like a hype song to go out to. But yeah, expect this day to be an uneventful day. This is a war of attrition. So the hedge funds are just trying to outlast AMC people. And at least for the moment, I'm content with waiting because there's not like anything else I want to invest into right now. Because crypto is going down. I don't want to be caught in that either. I'd lose more money on that side. So, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, for bad scenarios, this is probably, for me, the best of the bad scenarios. But yeah, I guess I should say a little bit about Shiba Inu. If the market crashes, you don't want to be in this altcoin. You don't want to be here if the market crashes. So because we're going into unforeseen territory because they're saying Bitcoin is supposed to be like digital gold, right? So it's possible that the market crash and Bitcoin go up, but that don't mean everything else go up. Like these altcoins could all go down while Bitcoin is going up. If the market crashes, I should say that if the market crashes. So if I was people investing in this, I'd be careful about this. I'd be watching the market. Yeah, because it's not ideal to expect this to go up every time Bitcoin go up, even though it has. Oh, good song, good song. Okay. All right, let me get a good song to go out on. I almost want to go out to this. Yeah, let's end on a fun note because you know it's looking like AMC is a bad play, but we're gonna turn it into a good play. Cause look, I've been doing penny stocks for a while. I've been down bad, and I mean real bad on some stuff that has nowhere near the potential that AMC has. And I turned those into something good. Oh yeah, it might take a while. It might take a while, but we're gonna profit on the stock. It's like not on this one. I don't have to take a L on this stock. So I might not make a big profit. That's yet to be seen, but a profit is coming. So, and I'm gonna make sure it will be worth my time put into it. So that's gonna be that too. So even if it takes a long time to get to the come up, I'm gonna make bank at least somewhere near acceptable for the time put into it. Yep. So long term, I'm not going anywhere. Unfortunately, I got caught with the hammer drop. So it is what it is. But that's what we do when we get caught by the hammer. If there's potential to make money on the long end, then I'll do that. So we have to play the long game now. So we are in the long game. Potentially, I should say potentially, because as soon as I get any kind of advantage, any kind, I'm getting out. Yeah, any kind of advantage, we gonna get out, baby. And then we're gonna jump to the next stop, or jump back in, depending on the situation. It just all depends. It all depends, because I might get out and get right back in. So yeah, as far as making profit goes, I'm not worried too much about this stock. Long term, I think you're gonna make some profit. How much? I don't know about that, but I do think it will be worth it for long-term investors. As long as, I will say this, two scenarios that it won't be worth it. As long as they don't get bought out or go bankrupt. Those are the two things. As long as they don't get those two things, then they got, you're looking good, AMC investors. In my opinion, anyway. You gotta say, no financial advice, because you know, First Amendment don't matter in the United States. Like I don't know why the First Amendment don't apply. But anyway. Alright guys. It's been an hour. Thank y'all for watching. This is Jabroga who's been speaking. You've been watching me and listening to me give some financial analysis on AMC and GME stock, some other stuff in between. Yeah, that's it for now. I will say this again just in case. I will be back later in the week if I am proven wrong. Otherwise, I will not be making another video about this, I don't think. It's going to be pretty uneventful. It's just going to go constantly down. So just be prepared for that. Thank y'all for watching. And I will see you next time.